Welcome to No Bling Bling Hockey. Hope you guys are doing great. Prediction for tonight's game will be short. There's only two games on the menu. So let's get it started with the first Chicago at Montreal. Oh, that's the game I'll be watching tonight. I always love to see an original six game. Chicago's at 48 point in 47 game. They won their last two games. They have 6 wins in the last 10 games. They're 6 point out of the playoff. Montreal is at 47 point in 47 game. They won the last two games. They're 7 point out of the playoff, but with six teams ahead of them fighting for that last spot in the East. So the importance for that game, beside pride in the fans, in my opinion, is a little bit more important than for Chicago, just by the fact that I see them having a little bit more chance of making the playoff. They have a little bit less team in front of them to fight with. Um, So that's why I'm going to say it's a little bit more important. But hey, Montreal's not out technically. So on the injury side, Chicago they have Dylan Strome day to day. Andrew Shaw expected to come back soon. Brendan Sad, he's week to week. Out for the season. There's Brent Seabrook and Calvin Dahan. So that's all for Chicago. Not that it's not enough. Montreal, they have Brendan Gallagher day to day, still concussion syndrome. Jonathan Drouin, he should be back soon. He's been skating for a while, and hope he's going to be back soon. Joel Armira, he's supposed to be back soon, even maybe tonight. And they still have Paul Biron and Noah Jolson out. Let's go check for the goalies. There is no confirmation yet. I'll go for Chicago with Robert Leonard. And for Montreal, I'll go with Charlie Lindgren. Lindgren, sorry. Price been playing a lot, so why not put a youngster in the lineup? Fantasy pool wise, who's been hot lately? We have Patrick Kane for Chicago with 23 points and a +2 in the last 16 games. For Montreal, we have Max Domi, 15 points, 16 goals, 9 assists in the last 16 games. With all that said, my prediction for that game, I'm going to go for Montreal. It's a reason. It's a home game. If I look at both of those two teams, they're like equal-ish in stats. They kind of have a similar season, so should be a good game. I always love to see Montreal, Chicago, and I'm gonna go with Montreal for that one. Next game, Philadelphia and St. Louis. Philly's at 54 point in 46 games. They're in the last wildcard position at the moment. They won their last game. St. Louis is standing at 67 point in 47 game. They're first in the Central Division, 9 point ahead of Dallas. That's the team behind them. Last 10 games, 7-1. They're first in the league at the moment. So the important for that game for both teams are a little bit different. The way I see it, Philadelphia, if they want to make the playoff, they need every single point. It's going to be a battle all the way to the end. For St. Louis, if they want to stay comfy at the top and not have to stress at the end of the season, the game is important on that way for St. Louis. On the injury side, let's go see for Philadelphia. You have Justin Brown, day to day. Ghost is out for a while. Nolan Patrick is still out, but there's rumors that he could be back this season. Oscar Lindblom, he's out for the season. Hopefully he'll be back. Sadly, not an injury, but a disease. So medical, it's not always fun. For St. Louis, we have Vladimir Tarasenko. He's expected to return in March, hopefully for the playoff. They have Sammy Blais day to day, and Colton Pareko day to day. They do have a big piece that are hurt, so and they've still been playing amazingly. Starting goalies, Philadelphia, it's been confirmed. It's Brian Elliott. And for St. Louis, it's not confirmed yet, and I'll go with Jordan Bennington. Fantasy pool wise, who's been hot lately? Philadelphia, you got Sean Couturier with 17 points and a +7 in the last 16 games. We go see St. Louis, David Perron, 16 points in the last 15 games. With all that said, my prediction for that game, I'm going to go with Philadelphia. Uh, just a little bit of motivation, I guess, to make the playoff. Should be a really good game, but that's going to be my prediction for that game. So that's it for my predictions video for today. I would love to see your prediction on those games in the comment below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Clicking a like on this video would make my day. So with all that, you guys have a great day and thank you for watching.